Jackie?
He's
Jackie,
happy.
look at him. Can you see him?
Jackie?
Jackie, yeah.
Oh.
It's like there's a fifth person on this podcast now. Hey guys, and welcome back to Quest for Clicks podcast. This week, we're going to be talking all things Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all the different types of things that you can see on advertisement social that kind of goes mental at this time of year, which, you know, has its pros and its cons. You know, some people kind of like getting involved in it. It's a good time to go shopping, all this, but sometimes people can get a little bit overwhelmed and a bit frustrated. So I guess that's what we're going to be talking about today, what we think in terms of socials and advertising and how it all interacts in our world. And yeah, I guess we'll start from there, guys. How we all been?
Amazing. Traveling.
It was Molly's birthday. We need to talk
It
about
was.
that.
Happy birthday, Molly.
Thanks. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Nobody briefed us for this. I would have brought a gift, but you know,
Yeah.
she was away, so I
went
was
to
away the
Budapest.
week before. Yeah.
Budapest.
Where was I telling
not
people that you went
Turkey.
to?
Everyone else thought you were in
Istanbul.
Turkey. Yeah.
Istanbul.
Yeah, it was close
Yeah,
enough.
wasn't that?
Both look amazing, but
Yeah.
one you were at and the other you weren't, I guess.
Yeah, but I only took pictures of the nice bits, to be honest. So,
Fair.
Well,
yeah, including
and
that
some
door.
other not nice bits.
Yeah,
That
we
was
should
funny.
definitely put a link to that door.
Yeah.
Or,
If
put-
anyone doesn't know, go check out
Yeah,
Molly's
if anyone
Instagram.
goes to Budapest, go to the ruin bars, and you'll find some interesting
Questionable decisions.
nooks.
so how did you spend your actual birthday?
Christmas markets,
Cool.
Yep. lots of mulled wine. They have this Hungarian, what's it called? I mean, I'm probably going to butch langos.
See, like loading.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, brain.
Brain
function.
lagging.
Langos.
Okay. What is it?
It's like a deep fried dough,
Oh, that is good.
and they put the most random toppings on it. It sounds like it should be good. Now, sorry to shit on it, but
Oh, so it's
It's
not
just
good.
the
all
one I
that-
had sour cream and cheese on it.
That kind of
Grated
sounds
cheese.
grim.
Yeah, I know, but it was like the main one, and it had like sour cream, like salami, and cheese, grated cheese.
It's just not the one.
And
Why
it
did you
not
pick
taste
that?
good. There was one with Nutella on it, right
Why
next to
didn't
it.
you go for Nutella? What?
Because it was dinner time. It was savoury. I needed savoury
Yeah.
food.
Sounds like a dessert, that does.
And they had...
Just take the safe route, honestly.
yeah,
Go
I
for the Nutella.
know. But apparently it's a thing in Hungary, and I can't say I would try again.
But would you go back?
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay, well, it's checked off the list of places
It
to
is.
go.
Yeah.
So
There goes
the week
all our
before that,
Hungarian viewers. Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah. the week before
You
that,
don't
I
want me
was,
there
I was in
anyway.
Finland, and Finland is definitely somewhere where I would go back to. That being said, it was also incredibly cold. And I think you guys did a podcast without me, which I haven't seen yet because has it been uploaded to the channel?
It's
it's
going live.
It did go
today.
up. Awesome. Cool. So I get to see what you guys were up to whilst I was away traveling and doing game development stuff with the guys over in Finland. But yeah, it was good fun. But let's talk about Black Friday, Christmas, and I guess how things that you can do to prep, especially with socials for time away, especially over the Christmas holidays and things like that, and making sure that you do the important thing of actually spending time with family, I guess, over there. So, I mean, one thing that I noticed this year is that, and I feel like it's been creeping in this direction for a while, but Black Friday doesn't even seem to exist anymore.
Yeah, I
And-
noticed that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
it's like
and-
Black Week. And like,
yeah, well, that's for one, but also just the offers are just trash. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even like a
Yeah.
cool thing.
I have a feeling companies have figured out that they were basically cheating people, because what people used to do is inflate the prices the week before and
Yeah.
then do a massive Black Friday offer, and it looks like you're saving a ton of money, but really the price just went up the week before. So I think people got onto that over the last few years, and companies are like, well, they've figured us out now, maybe we don't push it as much. And I think offers, like, all year round now, you get offers pretty much everywhere. That is a huge thing. So it's not as unique to have this Black Friday thing.
I do wonder if it's this massive shift into online sales where, like, bricks and mortar shops can't really compete with online prices anyway, because obviously they have rent and things like that to pay. So it's extremely difficult to compete with the prices online. And you're almost so used to seeing the price of things just on Amazon and stuff like that. When Black Friday and something like that comes around, even if they do put, a massive sale on it, it still only brings it down to the price of where you could get it for online anyway.
Yeah. I wonder also with the popularity of things like Temu, AliExpress, Shein, those things becoming more popular, that people are like, well, I can get it for way cheaper here. Why would
Can you actually get decent stuff on those apps?
You can.
Like genuine real things.
Yeah, genuine
yes.
stuff. And I was actually watching videos last night of people unboxing advent calendars from companies. And a lot of companies are buying things in bulk from places like AliExpress, labeling them and sticking them in these advent calendars because it's a cheap way to do it. And yeah, some of the stuff is great. Some of the stuff is not. It is a little bit of a gamble when you buy from there, and you're like waiting 2 weeks for it as well.
Yeah, last year, a friend of mine, we did Penny Fan. So we hiked up Penny Fan.
Penny-Fan.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not Welsh. It's spelled
I'm here.
Penny Fan.
Anyway,
a couple of weeks before, a friend of mine bought some hiking boots off of Temu, I believe it was. And they arrived a couple of days before the actual event. What arrived was effectively like Christmas tree decorations. It was so good, honestly. He literally put a post in saying, "Oh, my new boots arrived," and it's literally just like Christmas tree decorations of walking boots. It was so good.
Hilarious.
I would say that it's got better in the past few years, because I heard of Shein years ago and bought off Shein years ago, and it was crap and it was like gambling. I recently, and I know there's ethics behind buying from these places and stuff as well to consider, but I need to save money here and there. And I recently bought from Shein, and I bought some shoes from Shein, and they're great. They're really comfortable. They're really good quality. Like, there's something that I would probably find in somewhere like Boohoo. So not like top quality, but like something that somewhere a fast fashion place would sell. And I think that certain sites, specifically Shein, I think, is now more moderated. So they do have better quality items on there. They have their own brands now. Like She Glam is a big thing. I think it's less of a gamble.
I feel like it could be a fun thing to do, just to have a YouTube channel. I'm sure people are already doing this, but a YouTube channel just reviewing the comparison to what you see and what you think you're ordering versus what you actually receive from this kind of app.
It definitely helps looking at reviews though. And people get points for doing reviews, so you do have to bear that in mind as well, because someone might just say, "Oh, this is really good," so that they can get points.
Got ya.
Temu is so stressful when you go on it though.
Why?
Well, because if you,
I don't use any of these apps.
If you go onto it like on a search engine, it will then tell you that you need the app. So then you get the app, and then as soon as you open the app, it's like throwing all these voucher codes at you
by pop-ups,
telling you to like spin a wheel. It's saying you got like £200 voucher, £200 coupons, like
get this
special deal for you.
Yeah.
It's like gacha gaming. It's great.
I was going to say, it's like Raid Shadow Legends for clothes.
It is. It's our version of Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah. It's so stressful. And by the time I've even managed to close all the pop-ups, I'm like, okay, well, I'm exhausted now.
Too emotionally exhausted, like burnt out.
Yeah.
It puts
So
like
that's
a timer
me done for the day.
as well. It's like,
there's a timer.
Buy this within 3 minutes and you get it for this price, and you're like,
I can't
shit
even
yourself.
find my wallet within 3 minutes. So
I'm so glad I've never used one of these. It sounds so traumatic. Like shopping at the best of times is trauma.
Paul, should we do it for the next episode?
What's that?
Get
today,
Paul to
me and you go on Temu, I don't know what's a good budget for Temu or something like that, like 50p.
50p.
Well, isn't there like
um,
slogan "Shop like a millionaire" or something? Or
Sweet.
Is it?
yeah,
it just sounds
it's
like
because
Chinese
you can buy
Poundland.
so much.
The other day I
okay.
saw an ad where they were saying, I got this sofa for 99p, and I was like, what?
All right, Paul, you and I, 20 quid. Let's see the
Wow.
funniest shit
It
that
is,
we can
it's-
buy on
oh,
Temu.
It's Shop like a
Okay.
billionaire.
You
Because
don't want to say that. You'll start getting the ads on your Facebook for like strange underwear.
Temu Twitter is so bad. Like whatever ad they put on Twitter with Temu, it just like blocks everything. When you start scrolling, it becomes like huge. I don't know what happened.
What's
but it's
even
crazy.
better with this is I'm going to spend 20 quid and I'm going to post it to your house.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear my Shein shoes and my Shein shirts the Christmas do, and I'm gonna prove to you that they are good quality.
Well, my mum
Can I
always
make
buys
a
things from
healthy
there.
suggestion for you
I
this
don't
time
know.
with the next time that we meet up? Do you wear a pair of shoes which are comfortable?
That aren't leather and brand new.
Yeah, that aren't
okay.
going to require you to rush out at like 5 o'clock in the morning to find something to.
It wasn't just the shoes. I had to buy an entirely new outfit.
Yeah.
Because I wore just like I went leather cladded. Like not a good
You
You
idea.
were committed. You
Have
were
bought
committed
that,
to one way.
hoodie again?
Leather cladded to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
That hoodie
yeah,
didn't even have pockets. Like what the
No.
frick?
To be fair, you're not indoctrinated in our travel things yet. So like that, it's the first time you do it, you do kind of make these mistakes. You know, now we've done a couple of trips. I'm just like, this will do. Off we go.
You say that, I made an extreme mistake this time round because I bought myself some very nice jumpers and things like that. Turns out I am extremely allergic to cashmere. And
Come again? That's a thing?
yeah, it is an actual thing, which
Oh.
I've now discovered, and I literally covered in a rash, and having to take antihistamine tablets and things like that because I effectively wrapped myself in poison for a week in Finland. So that
Should
was
have bought
fun.
it on Temu. That's why.
Yeah.
I
Temu
should,
wouldn't have
yeah,
done that.
absolutely. Well, it wouldn't have been made out of cashmere for
You need
sure.
to unchange yourself to go backwards. That's the way to save your skin.
Yep. Yeah,
Dan,
it's not.
I
fun.
would consider you a bit of a shopaholic. Did you buy anything on Black Friday?
He is.
Well, I don't usually limit myself to Black Friday. If
I
I-
don't need to
I
save
just
money.
spend when I want.
well, no,
Every
it's,
day
it's,
is Black Friday.
yeah. It's not even that. It's if there's something that I particularly want to buy, I tend to buy it. But I'll be honest, I've been pretty good recently because there's just nothing really that's pop. It's the wrong time of year, so I love to buy tech. Like any new tech that comes out, and most tech will have been released about a month ago. And if there was anything worth buying, I would have got. Apple obviously. Everyone got new iPhones when the new iPhone came out. So I did that, but there's nothing really been interesting that's dropped this year, to be honest. There's been no
This is the thing
major.
as well. Like, it's a weird time because I would say Black Friday would probably be better to buy for other people, buy presents at a discounted price. Because if you're buying for
what I
yourself,
do.
somebody might already have thought of that and bought you that for Christmas, or you got to consider Christmas is coming up. Gonna have to make room for certain things, maybe if you're one of those people who like gives a wish list or things like that, you ask for clothes and people might buy for you. So it's a weird time to buy for yourself.
Yeah, no, I agree. And as I said, it also just felt extremely underwhelming. Usually there's a lot more hype around it. I mean, in terms of advertising and things like that, I know ads are pumping right now. We're doing exceptionally well on the website. We had the best November ever. In fact, the best month ever, not even just the best November ever, literally the best Q4 month we've ever had on the website in 5 years in terms of the ad revenue that we're generating. But yeah, so I think, advertisers are definitely pumping money into advertising. I just wonder whether it's just not hitting the same as it used to. And I don't know, maybe Black Friday needs a year off and then roll it around next year with a bit of a bang.
Well, two things from that. Like, number one, I've noticed some companies have extended Black Friday past Cyber Monday and are doing deals this week and being like, oh, it continues and all of this stuff. And then like the 12 days of Christmas, and then you've got the New Year sales, and Boxing Day sales. But then the other thing is, in the UK, Black Friday did not exist like 8,
True.
9 years ago, because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. There's no this isn't really a time for us. And then we sort of adopted it. It went crazy the first year. We almost had the same thing as the Americans did, with people lining up for televisions and things like that. And now it's just
we did that during COVID for toilet paper. That was funny.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that was fun.
bloody
It was a
hell.
fun time.
But yeah, so I guess actually, on that note, as somebody who's professionally working in social media and things like that, as you say, Thanksgiving's, Christmas, and those sort of events, how do you prep? And I guess this is mainly geared towards Chloe with scheduling posts and things like that. But how do you prep so that during these holidays you are able to take some time off and spend time with family?
I'll be honest, in the past I haven't been able to take time off, and I've actually worked Christmas. So this will be one of the first years where I'm sort of prepping to not do that. And it is you can prep certain things, and I have been prepping. I think we did a brainstorm 2 months ago for the end of the year. But this week we're how many weeks out from Christmas now? 3, 2,
3 something? No, 4. No,
Less than that.
It's less than that.
3.
3.
2.
Scary.
Exactly 3. At the day of recording this, exactly 3 weeks.
Right. Okay. So I am 3 weeks from Christmas, and
Why are you doubting me? One sec. I can see him doubting my math.
Yeah, Christmas is a Wednesday.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Keep it-
Well,
Okay.
put a
This
calendar
is
in front of
simple
you, Dan.
equations.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Maths.
He's panicking. He's not done any Christmas shopping.
I haven't.
Me neither.
I absolutely. I haven't even bought my Secret Santa.
Secret Santa.
Yeah.
I haven't, but
I'll be
There's
honest,
still
I do
time.
mine literally normally on the 20th. It's when I normally go, this is happening in a few
We were
days.
sa-
I need to do something.
we were saying yesterday, I really hope I don't have you, Paul. You don't have me for Secret Santa.
She said you're going to get a
Why?
shit gift.
Because I don't think you'd get me a good gift, if I'm honest.
Oh,
Wow.
he's going to get sad now.
Okay.
What would you get me?
Well, okay, here's the problem. If I tell you what I would get you and I have managed to get you in the Secret Santa, then you're going to know automatically what you're going to get from me before you even know. So it ruins the surprise. But if I don't have you and then I do say what I would give you, then you're going to be either happy or not happy. It feels like this is a bad question to ask me.
It's a question I'd like to know the answer to.
Well,
This
the
is so
problem is
hard.
Chloe
I
knows the
know.
answer. Chloe knows the
She
answer.
does know.
Have you looked at who's got who?
Yes, she
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 knows everything.
emailed everyone.
I had
She
to.
cheated.
So, Chloe, you know,
She needed to know who she could drop hints to for the next 2 weeks.
No. Well, I guess you guys can know. Molly's got me.
You just ruined
I
Christmas.
was literally saying yesterday, oh,
You
I'm so
literally
glad I got
just
The
Chloe.
ruined
Secret Santa's fallen
I said
apart.
Chloe's going to be so easy to shop for.
You've won the look at the draw here. I think
Yeah.
the surprise is mainly for the person who's getting the present. So I was saying no more, but yeah, I had to spoil it for myself, unfortunately, because I screwed some things up. Yeah.
So it's
So
Paul
you just
got
felt
me.
the need to go in and check and
Yeah, make sure Molly got me because she'll buy the best present.
yeah.
I
I
feel
feel like there was,
rigged. So the Secret Santa's more like weighted probability Secret Santa, where we
Yeah.
happen to have a certain coincidental connection where one person happens to get someone else magically. It's like the
I know,
draw.
it was generally random. And
it's
you just
absolutely rigged.
So
It is
now we
so
know
rigged.
why the Secret Santa first had to be redrawn. It's all
No,
coming
that
through
is-
now.
That is totally my fault. 'cause
Technical error.
To be fair, I also said that if Luke had me, it would be a shite present.
I don't know. Luke's pretty good.
Yeah,
Luke got
but
me
then
my
you said,
Rocktopus.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure why,
So,
but
Paul, what
Luke,
would you get me?
All my gift giving that I have to give to different people, I have to spend a various amount of time considering. Now, the only challenge with Secret Santa is it's actually quite a low budget at 25, and I don't like giving pointless gifts out to people. That's like really pointless. So me, it's got to have like
You've
a level of
changed.
meaning. So, I mean, I have some different ideas,
Okay.
maybe.
I've already
That's
bought mine is sat there ready to be wrapped.
That's if
Wow.
or if I have or haven't got you, which I'm not confirming or denying. I might have Dan. Dan's easy. You just buy me a really expensive camera lens. Happy bunny.
Good luck with that for 25 quid. Yeah, good luck.
Okay, why don't you tell us what you would buy all of us individually? So
Yeah.
so
Yeah, Paul.
Dan a camera lens for £25.
For
off
£25.
Temu.
Yeah,
Temu
camera lens.
Wow, maybe we should do that.
I tell you what, actually, something that would make a really cool gift for me is there is a camera lens coffee cup, and it actually looks like a a very expensive lens, and
YST
they are very
has
cool.
one.
Does he?
Yeah,
I'm
I
jealous.
used to have one as well. Yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah.
You can send a note to your Secret Santa and a wish list to your Secret Santa.
You can, yeah. Actually, that's
Yeah,
kind of
that
cool
takes
idea
the
on the
fun
air
out of it,
system.
though, doesn't it?
I think it
Well, no,
does.
you can
Yeah.
basically you can put like 3 different items or something. so
Dear
it gives the
Secret
person an idea.
Santa, do not get me anything big because I need to bring it back on the train
Yeah.
from London. That's all I'm going to say.
On the
did
Elster
not
app, you
think
can
about
basically
that.
add things
just
to your
found a
wish list, so
chocolate
it
in
gives an
my
idea.
I just found a chocolate in my pocket, but I've got a hot water bottle on my lap, so it's liquid.
Why have you got a galaxy
Oh.
chocolate in your pocket?
Oh, that is not good.
Yeah, I
This
know,
is
it's-
Molly. She came to London with a
It's-
bag of carrots
It's
in
like
her pocket.
it's liquid. Whoops.
Ooh.
Anyway,
What were we talking about? Prepping for Christmas. Yes.
Yeah.
Before I got
Sorry.
put on the spot, hot ticket, like tell us exactly what you'd buy everyone for Secret Santa. I'm like, well, I can't really do that because otherwise, if
Well, you've
if
only
that-
ruined
Sure you
Christmas
can.
for me so far. Can
Why
you
not?
ruin it for the girls as well? That'd be great.
Yeah, but you're like, I feel like you also have so many different things I can buy that you just like things for, and I feel like it's a bit harder with Chloe and Molly because there'll be some things that could work, but it's just a
You
different. Like
think
you're
I'd
easy.
be hard to buy for? I
Oh.
am like the easiest
it's
person.
so easy.
I
I think
I bet
I'm
you
probably
tell
quite
Josh
hard.
that every Christmas as you give him the list of all of the things that you want.
Yeah.
We don't do presents.
I
we
think
don't
I'm
do-
probably quite hard to buy for.
Yeah, I can see that.
I have ideas, but again, I'm confirming or not confirming whether I have you for Secret Santa or not.
Maybe
This
he's
is
just
really
getting you a
difficult for me to
gift
keep the whole
just
point of
cause.
Secret Santa at this point. This is getting really
Yeah.
more complicated.
Yeah, let's
I
move
feel like
on.
Paul's getting backed against the wall here. What's going on?
I feel like I'm being ganged up on. I mean,
There's
we're
a
not
lot
even
of
in,
pressure.
we're not even playing Among Us or anything yet. I'm already being like thrown to the wolves. I mean, look, when I did the Secret Santa for Simon, I nailed it. I thought it was pretty good.
What did you get him?
Remember, I got him the like the canvas art of his YouTube.
Oh,
When
nice.
his YouTube intro where he has like the throne thing. I made
Yeah.
I got a canvas art of that for his new office. See?
Shit, Paul
I
is
have
good
to
at
put-
presents.
I have to put some thought into it. I can't just buy like some, I don't know, like, I don't know. I mean, I for me, it's got to have a little bit of meaning, right? A thought.
Yeah, that's sweet. That brought a tear to my eye.
Hmm.
By the way, I was saying this to Chloe the
Mm.
other day. Gift giving for me is very, very stressful because has anyone ever seen the Big Bang episode where Sheldon's talking about gift giving and he's like, oh, I need to know how much it's worth because like if he's giving me a value of this value, then I've got to give a value of that because I can't be seen to giving it less equals. That's my brain when it comes to
Yeah.
gift giving. I'm like, well, is this enough? Is it not enough? Is it too much? Is it too little? Have I thought about enough? Is this will he be
Well,
like,
that's why we set a
upset?
budget, right?
It's horrible. Yeah, but even the budget doesn't work for me because like, like what if that budget includes something with more thought and I've given way too much thought and then they think I've gone too far and I hate gift giving. It's so stressful.
Grinch. Well,
But don't get me wrong. I like giving gifts, but I get stressed about the anxiety of knowing
Seeing an emotional breakdown
Whether or not
play
it's
out in
enough,
real
you
time
know?
right now. It's
because
great.
I'm one of these types of people gift giving where I don't actually like receiving gifts in a
Same.
sense.
so
Same.
but I thought the whole point of Secret Santa is that you're not supposed to find out who got you the gift.
that is
No,
true.
at the end you do, right? No.
At the end,
I don't know. We usually guess. Like,
Oh, I
normally-
would like to know. Like,
normally
you
it's done in a
already
big office,
know.
right? She knows everything. So normally, like if you've got like 100 people, instead of like forcing people to buy, you basically just do a Secret Santa, and then it goes in, and people would just pick up their gifts, so everyone gets something. Right? That's the original concept. But when it's a smaller group, it's a lot harder because people kind of guess who's given what, and also people like the thing of like, oh hey, we got this one for you, kind of.
I just love people opening gifts from me because I put so much thought into them. But there's another thing that people do, and it's a very American tradition called White Elephant, I think it's called. And everyone in the circle buys a gift. And and do they put it in the center or something? And you can you'd go one at a time around the circle and pick a gift, and the next person can either steal the gift from the person next to them or go and get
I've seen
another
this.
gift from the center. And
This
they
is
keep
why we
going
just
to the
don't.
end.
We don't do American stuff. That's just rubbish. That's
Yeah.
just silly. It's like Hunger Games for gift giving. Jeez, just give me what I want. Thank you. That'll do.
Sounds kind of fun though.
It does
By the way,
sound
this is
fun.
this is the craziest Secret Santa gift I've ever had.
It's the
It's
cat.
like my last job. Someone gave me a Hodor doorstop
Nice.
from Game of Thrones.
I like it.
There's literally a hold the door, Hodor doorstop. I don't know why I found it so funny, but I did. It's the most hilarious thing ever.
Oh, it's hilarious. That's one of the saddest scenes in Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, everyone dies in Game of Thrones. You can't be upset for everyone.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
but
impossible.
No spoilers,
Hodor got
please.
me.
What? I mean, it's true. All these TV shows, everyone dies at the end. I mean, I wouldn't tell you who wins the Game
You
of
just
Thrones.
talk about life in general.
No, I'm not getting that
It's no spoiler
philosophical.
because everyone dies.
I'm just saying these fantasy shows always ends up with they kill half the characters off at the end, right? I mean, you get
Rest
attached
in
to
peace,
them. And
Dumbledore.
exactly. Half the Harry Potter ones die. You know? Go watch Les Mis.
So
Pretty much everyone
on that
dies.
note, we were going to talk about how we prep for Christmas.
Oh, yes.
I was on a roll.
Well, I
You
mean,
were.
weren't we? Anxiety gift giving,
3 weeks.
breaking the Secret Santa code, not spending anything on Black Friday, and Temu kind of misadventures.
All in all, this has been a pretty positive podcast, I think.
Yeah.
Other than Paul's mental breakdown regarding gift
I
giving.
did have a mental breakdown about gift giving.
Yeah. But no, so on a serious note, so obviously, as you said before, Chloe, so you prep, or you start your prep, I guess, 2 weeks ago was I guess when we started talking about it. And that's something else that we do with the guys on the website. So we produce articles, what we call effectively evergreen articles. They're just very SEO driven, generic guides. And throughout the year, what we'll do is, because we publish articles every single day, we produce articles most days as well. We'll try and create a bit of a backlog so that during the week before Christmas, we can have a bit of a slowdown. And then what we do is over Christmas, we operate as almost like a skeleton crew. Now, it's very common that, Luke and I, we usually spend Christmas together. So we'll be having Christmas as a family. And Raid Shadow Legends has a habit of dropping a fusion, usually right over Christmas. So it's very common that about 11 o'clock in the morning, one of us is on a laptop just kind of updating the fusion guide and things like that. But that's like normal. But outside of that, what we do try and do is prioritize family time and make sure that everyone's kind of having a nice time. So we just schedule as much content as we can beforehand, because not only, I guess, for people in our position, not only is it important you spend time with family, but it's also an extremely busy time in terms of the content that's being consumed, because a lot of people are at home, they're active on their phones, they've got some downtime between opening presents and spending time with family. And there's also people out there who just aren't, fortunate enough to have that family around them. So they turn to, online sources and, live streams and stuff like that, because that's where their social circle is. So it's nice to be able to put content out, I guess, for them. But I do try and encourage that everybody effectively has between Christmas and New Year, just as, don't show up for work, don't show up for meetings, don't book in meetings, and just enjoy the time with your family.
So for me, we're quite highly saturated on our socials. So we post about three times a day, sometimes more. I will probably keep up with 3 times a day, but pre-planned. But also, social media is constantly moving, and there's always something constantly new and things you need to jump on or react to or just sort of have a presence. So I expect, and I'm totally prepared to be online and be posting or just even so the other guys can take time off commenting. I will be there in the comments and stuff because I'm used to doing things like that, and it's and also that's what I enjoy, and that's why I do social. So I don't mind doing that during Christmas. But it is very hard to completely come off that at Christmas as a social media manager. So.
Do you guys do Christmas at home? Do you go and visit family? Like, where?
Who's going first?
Molly.
Well,
Molly's been sat there quietly.
I'm at home.
And we know food's her favourite subject, so.
I do. I love cooking. You might see pictures of my cooking.
Are you
That'd be
doing
cool.
a Christmas dinner?
Well, actually, I say that. No, this year we're going out for dinner.
Oh, are you?
Well, because it's
I
just
love
me, my
cooking,
mum and dad,
But not.
and so
That's cool.
the three. Me and my mum were like, we're not going to cook for just like the three of us. So we're going to go out for dinner.
Oh,
Nice.
Are you
Anyway,
having
nice.
a Christmas dinner? Or I know some people go out and have a curry.
Christmas dinner.
What?
Not about the curry on Christmas Day.
Yeah, but it's weird,
Curry-
isn't it?
It is weird. But I know a
Yeah.
lot of Indian restaurants are open.
Yeah, my dad goes
On
for
Christmas
curry quite
Day.
often on Christmas Day. Yeah.
So strange. No, I want a fat Yorkshire pudding.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
What about you,
Stuffing.
Paul? What's your plans for Christmas?
Well, this year is the first year I'm not. Normally, I'd have to like travel up to my mum, and then from there go to my nan's, and then travel back to my mum's, and then try. So it's like 3 hours driving a day normally on Christmas Day, but I don't have to do that this year. I'm just because my nan's moved now up to, I don't know, the back and beyond of Wales. It feels like she's went to a cave, and it's just so scary to drive in Christmas. I'm not driving up there. I might actually die and fall off a mountain, which would be bad. So this year, apparently we're not doing that. So normally it's just like spend, like when we were younger, we would always, because my nan used to live all the way over the other side of Wales, we'd always like get up when we were younger, and then we'd have like 2 days. Like Boxing Day would be the day that when we were kids we'd have at home with my mum, and then Christmas Day would be with the rest of the family. So I kind of just like spend those 2 days with my mum at the moment. So, but it's about 20 minutes away, so
Nice.
it's going to be less driving this year, which is nice, because I'll be honest, driving on Christmas Day is fine because it's quiet, but it just takes a little bit of the festivities out of it when you know you've got this like, oh, I have to drive up here and I have to drive there and I have to lug this.
Cranking up some
Christmas
driving
bangers.
home for Christmas. Yeah.
Well, it's
Sounds
less the driving and knowing you have to do like the whole back and forth and moving stuff around. You have to be there on time, and otherwise someone's going to complain because they can't put the turkey on in time and all that kind of stress. I just want to rock up 10 o'clock, chill out. You know, that's the vibe I want to have. I don't want to have to feel like I'm on an agenda.
Yeah. I was going to say, is he making
10
coffee
PM.
still if it's 10 a.m.?
Probably, but no, that's normally what I do. So
Awesome. And Chloe?
Oh, you don't want to know mine.
No, I do.
All over the place, because mine and Josh's family is both very split and very much live in different places. So we start Christmas the week before with my dad, who comes down from Liverpool, and we go out for a meal. And then we've got some more of Josh's family who are coming here for the first time, and I've got to cook, which I'm a good cook, so that's fine.
Modest as well.
I don't have a kitchen table or anything like that, so we're going to be sitting on the floor.
Or curtains.
Or curtains. And then we go to Wales on Christmas Eve and spend Christmas Day with his grandma. Boxing Day, we then go up to the top of Manchester and see my mum. Bill's listening to me now.
Yeah. He's like, oh, walkies?
Yeah. We see my mum, and then I feel like I'm missing someone. We end up back in Wales at some point for New
You
Year.
can go see Paul.
Yeah, go see Paul.
Different part Wales.
I'm not driving all the way up there.
Oh.
I might get abducted by like the North Walians.
North Wales.
Yeah, they're crazy up there. They'll
Yeah,
probably like
real.
ship me off to Anglesey and turn me into a druid or something.
Yeah, real and Prestine. That's where we are. So
Daniel, what are
Sweet.
you doing?
Me? Going to my mum's.
Nice.
That's as exciting as it gets.
I get the vibe, Dan. It's like, yeah, just tell me where I need to be, and then you do the rest kind of vibe.
Yeah. I don't do Christmas here. Like, obviously, I do it with the kids, but I don't want people coming to my house. It's a mess.
Have you got a Reese's advent
I know I've
calendar?
spotted that.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
I bought myself that,
That's
Yep.
lovely.
and I bought my mum a Ferrero Rocher one, and the
All right,
kids.
fancy pants.
The kids
no, you
this
spent
year didn't
money.
want chocolate ones, so my son has one which has little Super Mario figures in it, and my daughter has one which has I can't remember what they're called, like Hello Kitty and that stuff. Yeah,
that's nice.
but yeah, I decided that I'm going to have one myself. Reese's.
It's not a big decision though. To be fair, like you can have, it's like it's not like you have to let yourself off. Like this year, I'm allowed one.
Yeah, I guess.
You can buy yourself an advent calendar. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, I just felt like I was spoiling myself a bit. I didn't feel like I've been that good this year. So,
I mean, the gift given is actually on the 25th, not the 1st to the 25th. Like, the advent calendar is not part of the whole.
It's every day now, actually. Like, because I just get a Reese's to start my day. So, pretty happy with it. Cool. Right. Well,
I have a question though. I want to know why Molly thinks she would not be easy to buy a gift for.
He's been thinking about this the entire.
I've been thinking
podcast.
about that the entire thing.
You definitely got me, haven't you?
I can confirm or deny.
Because I don't like clutter, so you can't just buy me like a knick-knack type thing because I won't want it.
A what thing?
Knick-knack. I don't know what, like something that just like for display.
Knick-knacks.
Something that I would like display on a shelf.
Let's flip this round then. What should he buy you?
Or the person
something
you.
I would use every day.
And treasure.
Yeah.
Something emotionally attached to a moment in time when
an engagement ring.
Yeah, there's that.
You should have more faith in me. Not that I have you or not.
You've got me, haven't you?
I can't confirm or deny it. Like I'm
you
very
also
good.
Can't lie.
To be fair, I think I'm actually very good at gift giving because I procrastinate and stress over it so much. I put so much thought into it that I actually end up getting something reasonably okay.
Okay, we'll see.
Just have some faith
I'll
in me.
be the judge.
Amazing.
Or not.
And
Cool.
my facial expressions say it all, so I can't hide.
It's fine.
Yeah.
She's going to be brutal.
I actually prefer that.
Right.
I the worst thing in the world is someone thinking that, like, kind of you give a gift to someone and they're like, oh, that's really good, really nice, and then you find out later on they actually hate the guts out of it or something. I'd much rather someone say, yeah, I didn't want that. I'm like, okay, cool, that's easy. It's so much easier for me.
You'll open the gift. She's going to be.
Oh, but
I like brutal honesty.
I told you no knickknacks, Paul.
Yeah, I really like
knickknacks.
brutal honesty. It's so much
quite
easier
like
to understand.
okay,
cool.
we need to wrap this up. Am I wrapping?
You are.
Right.
You're doing the outro.
Wrapping the gift.
Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if we actually spoke about anything
We
that
really
we thought
didn't.
we were going to talk about, but hopefully you found something useful. Yeah, someone else want to do it.
No, you did it really good the other week. You did it really good the other week.
That
Remember,
was
I
perfect.
can't remember what I said.
like and subscribe.
like and subscribe, and
Yeah.
follow on socials. And
We should do a preview to the next one. It's like find out in the next episode what gift from Molly actually got from maybe
No,
Paul.
we're going to find out on the next episode what Paul's going to receive from Temu, because I'm going to be placing an order today with a fun little budget of just sending shit to Paul's house and see what hits.
To be fair, my next door neighbor actually at one point was receiving 2 Temu orders per day that she was never in the house to receive. So I literally became a royal mailbox for Temu orders. And I'm pretty sure she kept the company in business by this point, because literally for a month I was getting 2 a day. And she would basically queue them up, and then every 4th day she'd realize that she's got parcels, even though they gave her a note. And she'd come in, I'd literally be handing her like 7 parcels as if I'm in the Royal Mail kind of sorting office. Like, yeah, here goes another one. So I don't know what she was buying, but I mean, at this point, I think she kept Temu in business. Let's hope she doesn't have YouTube now, because otherwise she's going to hate my guts.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm actually going to send some stuff from Temu to your house, which you need to unwrap on the next episode.
Fine.
And then obviously there were subjects that we wanted to talk about, but I'll be honest, it's been a couple of weeks since we've all been together. It's nice to have a bit of a catch up and get back into the swing of recording a podcast. But if you guys do enjoy listening to us ramble and talk shit on the internet for 45 minutes or so a week, then please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you in the next episode.